Hello everyone! Today we are going to create a Christmas greeting card template using an SVG. Let's see how the final product looks. We've opened the template in the editor, and the first thing we'll do is choose the images we want to upload. In this case, as you can see, the template only has one image, so I'm just going to upload one. It automatically snaps into the placeholder we defined for it. In this case, it's this square, which as you can see, is a placeholder that we've positioned and rotated. Next, what we'll do here is type our text. We can see it's a bit too large. We simply scale it down to fit, and the customer's product would be ready. Now let's see how this template is created. As you'll see, the most time-consuming part of this template is actually creating the images that the user will use as a design. In this case, we've made an image, which we can see here, that has a transparent background right in the middle. This is a transparent PNG. You can create this image with any graphic editing software you are used to working with. On the other hand, what we are going to do now is build the SVG itself. For this, we'll use the software Inkscape. Here we have Inkscape, and if you look at the layers, there are several elements. Let's go through them one by one to see what they do. First, we have an import of the PNG we just saw, which is this image here. It looks dark on the inside because you are seeing the layer underneath. Right below it, let's show it, there is a square that takes up the area where the image will be placed on top. That is, it's the area that will act as a placeholder for the image the user will upload. This square is a vector made with Inkscape's rectangle tool, and its only special feature is that it's defined with a specific hexadecimal color value, which you can see superimposed down here. With this simple system, we now have the location where the user can place their image. In the same way, we've only made one here, but we could make as many as we want. There's no limit to that. Another element we see here is the text. In this case, there's a text box that, as you can see, I have rotated. This text box supports a range of fonts that you will also see superimposed. The only specific thing to keep in mind is that we must type the text box inside parentheses. By putting it in parentheses, when we import it into our system, the system immediately recognizes it as an editable text box for the user. The only other modification we need to make here in Inkscape is to create a rectangle on top, which is this final layer here, that will define the boundaries of the area where the user can type. So, once you have your text box created and the boundary rectangle on top of it, all you have to do is create a clipping mask. To do this, we select both elements like this. Notice I've locked these two. Right-click and select Set Clip. And now we have this SVG ready to be imported into the editor. We'll go ahead and save it as an SVG. Next, we need to upload this SVG to our template editor. To do that, we'll go to the manager in the Materials section. Note, if you don't have access to this section, you should email the SVG to support so they can upload it for you. Once it's imported into materials, we go to New Design. Here we'll give it a name and select the SVG we just created with Inkscape. As you can see, the system automatically hides the PNG image and replaces the green area with the little mountain icon. This means it has been successfully accepted. And here it shows us the text box, which, as you can see, is editable. We click Save, and once saved, it's available to use in the template editor. In this case, let's go to the template. We've set up the template with the following parameters. It's this one here, using the multi-gift editor. We have a template that we've given a thumbnail, a price, a variant, and a size that matches the design we prepared in both Photoshop and Inkscape, which is 200 by 150, a 20 by 15. We have the scene, and the most important part is right here in the printable artwork. We click the pencil icon, and first, we need to create 2 layers. The first layer will contain the SVG design, where from the available list, we can select the SVG we just imported, which shows up in this preview. Next, in a top image layer, we'll attach the PNG, the exact same PNG we used to edit and create the SVG file. And then we'd be all set, because the bottom layer is the SVG and the top layer is the transparent PNG. And just like that, the product is finished. We save and we're done.